Friends and family members said their final goodbyes today to an Elkhart soldier killed in action. Staff Sergeant Jesse Williams and 5 other American soldiers died in a military helicopter crash last month in Afghanistan. WSBT's Kelli Sergeant Williams' funeral service at Granger Community Church.
On the day of his passing, 5 individuals got to share 13 hours with him. And on that morning, as he walked out the door, he smiled and he threw up the 2 peace sign, letting us know that we'll see him.
Sergeant First Class Janice Pleasant was one of the last people to see Staff Sergeant Jesse Williams alive.
He was my friend, my brother. He was the one person I could call on, and he would get the job done.
She described him as a gym fanatic who never missed a day working out, prompting fellow soldiers to call him the Beast. Pleasant said Williams talked a lot about his family while he was deployed, especially his 6-year-old daughter, Madison.
Madison, he loved you more than his own life. So remember, no matter where you go or what you do, he will always be with you.
Saved my life this year, really. I was in a real bad place.
Williams also cared deeply about his friends.
And when he come home from Germany, I told him that I needed to get out of the darkness. And he showed me the path.
In fact, one of his pastors said it was the Army that transformed Williams, a 2003 Elkhart Central graduate. And his best friend recalled the day Williams enlisted.
We sat down for a good hour and talked about it, and I was like, you know the risk with this, right? He's like, yeah, brother, I know. But if somebody out of us has to do something to make all of us better, let that be me.
As an electronics warfare specialist, he was demonstratedly much brighter than most of us. And as a cavalry soldier, he was certainly perhaps a little bit more wild than some of us.
More than 100 Indiana Patriot Guard members braved bitter cold temperatures to stand by Williams' family and salute an American hero and soldier who made the ultimate sacrifice for his country. Williams was buried with a football signed by every University of Michigan player. The Army actually requested that because he was such a huge Wolverines fan. The funeral procession stretched across county lines, ending at Rice Cemetery in Elkhart. Hundreds of people also gathered there. Of course, they heard taps, a very emotional 21-gun salute. Sergeant Williams was laid to rest with full military honors.
And unusual, people who knew Sergeant Williams but couldn't be there for the funeral, they actually got to see this.
That's right. We don't see things like this too often. Granger Community Church actually streamed it live online, and I'm told some of his fellow soldiers were watching the feed both elsewhere in the United States and overseas. So very cool they got to still be a part of that.
Yeah, to be a part of it. Sounds like a wonderful guy. I wish I knew him. Thanks, Kelli.